Yes.
Been a long time. Shouldn't have left you without a dope beat.
It's steel.
But you can't be any geek off the street. Gotta be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean.
Keep it real.
Keeping it real.
Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Steven and this is Steel Keeping It Real. So you know what today is.
Now, Dad Rock.
That's right, it is Dad Rock Wednesday. And on this day, I like to feature Caucasian music that doesn't follow along the normal terms of adult contemporary. It may have made the charts, it may have not made the charts, but it is something that is beloved by people, whether it be worldwide or regionally. And I make that caveat only because of this particular song that I am choosing tonight. The only reason I brought this up is that I was talking to somebody yesterday, and I told them what I do reactions, and they go like, have you done Metallica? And I was like, you know what? I haven't done Metallica. And there's no real reason why I haven't done Metallica other than at the time that I started doing the channel, it was almost like everybody who was doing a channel was doing Metallica songs. And so I didn't want to get lumped up with all those other people. So the song that I decided to do, I was going to do Orion. And then I decided, let's do something with some lyrics in it because, you know, people who don't know Metallica aren't going to understand, you know, Orion right off the bat. You have to kind of work yourself into Orion. So I decided to choose Fade to Black. And the reason why I chose Fade to Black because I think it might have been the very first song I heard by Metallica. Now, I didn't hear it in 84 because in 84 I just returned back from the UK into the United States. I went and saw Michael Jackson and the Jacksons in 1984, and you know, Prince's Purple Rain was in 84. So Metallica was not on my radar, even though their first album came out in 83. I didn't hear about Metallica until 85, but it happened to be this song, and when I heard it, it was like, you know what? This song, it wasn't necessarily the lyrics of the song because up until this very moment, I don't necessarily know that I actually knew what Fade to Black actually meant. But, you know, it was just the way the song sounded. And, you know, I always considered Metallica maybe an updated version or a modern version of Black Sabbath and the way their music sounded. And that's what got me into Metallica. Not necessarily the lyrics and maybe the angsty feel that comes behind some of the lyrics that he's talking about. It was the music and how beautiful it sounded and how many transitions it might have and how hard it actually got. You know, that's what got me into Metallica. So when I discovered that Fade to Black is about, you know, somebody contemplating, you know, their life coming to an end by their own hands, it was like, okay, I get it. You know, we had something similar to that in the earlier part of the 80s when Ozzy Osbourne was getting sued over a song that he had written, and you know, because somebody decided that, you know, when they were going to take life into their own hands, you know, when they came to that particular person, one of Ozzy Osbourne's songs was playing at the time, and it was like they wanted to sue Ozzy Osbourne for that person, you know, no longer being, you know, here on this earth. And, you know, Ozzy didn't lose that particular lawsuit. You know, when something like that happens, people are in grief and they want to blame somebody other than maybe themselves having, you know, some type of part in there or some type of, you know, part that they could have been in there, but they might have been absent. And you know, the one thing about the 80s is that there was not a lot of parents around. You know, us kids were left to our own devices, and you know, sometimes we got in trouble, sometimes we didn't get into trouble, but you know, we were pretty much left to our own devices. Go back and watch most 80s movies that have to do with kids or teenagers. The parents are hardly ever there, whether it be Goonies, whether it be Stand By Me, whether it be, you know, Don't You Forget About Me. What the heck is that movie? Breakfast Club. Whether it be The Breakfast Club, whether it be Rooskies, whether it be any one of these 80s movies that involved Iron Eagle. Let it be any one of these, and there wasn't a lot of parents around in those movies. Did I say Goonies? Yeah, I did say Goonies. There weren't a lot of parents around. So we were left to try to figure out how to raise ourselves, how to get ourselves out of situations. You know, it was just the way it was. So there are no charts for Fade to Black because Metallica wasn't making the charts at that time. Although this song did make it to number 100 in Switzerland.
Get the fuck out of here!
Go figure. But, you know, so there's no blamos or anything else like that. It's just a good song musically. You know, it just is. So if you like videos like this and others on the channel, please don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification button, because I'm trying to do at least 10 videos each and every week. So without any further ado, here is Metallica and Fade to Black.
Get on with your life, would you?
What life? I got no life! I'm in the dark here! You understand? I'm in the dark!
I'm taking that one all the way to the very end because every single note from Metallica is like a tasty morsel. You know, it's you just almost can't get enough of it. And, you know, maybe I did understand the angsty part about this because, trust me, I had plenty of reasons to be angsty in the 80s, especially around this time frame. As much stuff that I had going on at home. But I never ever thought about that as a solution as to, you know, what, you know, this person in this song is, you know, talking about, or, you know, any one of those, you know, matters. I never ever thought about, you know, no, I just realized, you know, the last line from Gone with the Wind.
After all, tomorrow is another day.
You know, you wake up, you try to change the next day to be better than the day before, and that's the way I still live my life. You know, I know I have bills to pay just like everybody else, and I know I have, you know, certain situations to where everything feels like it's dire, and you know it would be easy to do something like that, but you know what? Sleep on it, wake up, you know, try to attack the day in a different manner so as to not have the same results as what you had that particular day, and just try to do it again. So it is, I understand how people can feel that way. I just never, again, with my philosophy, I just never ever felt that way. And, you know, when people do talk to me about that, I you know, I get angry and upset with those particular people going like, what, that's your only solution? Is that what you're come up with, is to do something like that? Get the fuck out of here with that mess, because I don't want to hear it. It's not that I don't want to hear you talking about your issues and your problems, and maybe there's something that I could do about it. But when you're talking about, like, it doesn't matter what you do, it doesn't matter what you say, you know, I'm not really listening to you because I've already made up my mind and did this and did that. It's like, so why'd you even call me? If it wasn't for somebody to hear your cry for help and for somebody to talk you out of doing what you're doing, you know, why'd you even call me? If I don't matter to you that much, then why me, of all people, did you call me? And, you know, that might sound a little insensitive, you know, considering that people are fragile when they do get to that particular point in their life. They are really, really fragile. But, you know, if you didn't want me to assist you, help you, talk things out, things of that nature, then, you know, I don't know. But I just know it's a good sounding song. I just know that when it was written, you know, there was a lot of feeling and emotion put into it, and it comes across in the album. So if you are still here, I thank you very much for staying tuned. I really do appreciate it. First and foremost, I want you guys to like the videos as much as I like making them for you. After that, all you need to do to help me out with the channel is to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Peace.